How did Arthur survive the boat crash? First things first, we need to figure out how long Arthur was in the water before he washed up. Well, a way we can figure it out is by Arthur's beard. Let's say you rob the Saint Denis Bank extra clean shaven. It takes one in-game day to grow from extra clean shaven to a regular clean shaven, aka level 1 beard. So when they get on the boat, Arthur would have an extra clean shaven beard, and then in this scene, he would have a level 1 beard, meaning it would be the next day. And then, when the boat starts sinking, you can see here he has a level 2 beard, meaning it's the next day, and they were already on the boat for roughly 3 days. Then, once he washes up, he has either a level 3 beard or a level 4 beard. Now, for reference, I am using the full playthrough by GTA series video. Right here, this beard looks more full. So I'm going to guess it's a level 4 beard, meaning Arthur was in the water for 2 days after he jumped in the water. Now we know how Dutch, Bill, Javier, and Micah survived because for a brief moment we see them on a small boat with the tide. So when Arthur jumps in the water, we see a couple of brief shots of him struggling in the water. Now another question is, was Arthur actually in the water for 2 in-game days sped up, or did Rockstar purposefully add more facial hair to emphasize how long Arthur was stranded? Now let's see how he actually lived for 2 days. First of all, we need to know how close Arthur was to Guarma when the boat went down. Now, I couldn't pinpoint the exact location, but I'm going to take a guess and say when the boat went down, it was around here. So how could Arthur have survived? Here are the possibilities. The first theory is he just swam. He isn't John, he knows how to swim. The only reason people might not think so is because it only shows him struggling in the water and not swimming. But we only get a couple shots, so you can't really say. Now let's say I was right about where the boat sank. It wasn't that far away, so he could have just half asleep swam until he washed up. The second theory is he floated. This theory is very unlikely. A person can only stay afloat for a few hours before drowning, so it's pretty unlikely that he floated the entire way to Guarma. This theory is the most likely in my opinion. It's kind of a mix of the other two. When Arthur woke up, he was discombobulated from abruptly waking up. And when he jumped in the water, it's not like he was injured or anything. Usually, Arthur can swim for roughly 30 seconds depending on his weight. But in a Fight Night of Debauchery, he swam for 7 to 10 minutes. And Strauss, an old man, swam the same distance. So in cutscenes, he can swim longer. Now, like I said before, you can only stay afloat for a couple of hours. Now, it was clearly already nighttime when the boat was going down. So I think Arthur swam until the sun came up and then floated the rest of the way until he washed up on Guarma, and then just slept on the beach for the rest of the day because he was so tired from swimming. So, in more cleaner terms, my final theory is he swam for half a day, floated for the rest, and slept the entire second day. Meaning that's how his beard grew, and why, when he woke up and welcome to a new world, his health was so low with the greenish glow that you get when you're out of stamina or when you're drunk. Meaning it makes sense if he swam and floated for so long, because he was out of stamina. And once he met up with the boys and stayed with them for a few hours after drinking water and most likely sleeping before getting stuck with the chain gang, the glow went away. Thanks for watching. Tell me how you think Arthur survived. And before you say, oh, it's plot armor, the entire point of the video is if it wasn't plot armor and how he lived realistically. Also, go join my Discord server. If you have any good ideas, drop it in the text channel, video ideas. And if I like the idea, I'll shout you out in the video. You can join with the link in my bio or scan this QR code. See you next time.